Hello everyone. Let's continue with the chapter Arithmetic Progression. Learning outcomes. After watching this video, you all will be able to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. You will also be able to apply the formula for general term to find unknown variable or more than one variable. Let's do question number 8. Question number 8 is an AP consists of 50 terms of which third term is 12. This is given that third term is 12 and the last term is 106. If you read this question again, you see that there are 50 terms. An AP consists of 50 terms and the last term is 106. So this implies 50th term is 106. Right, and the third term is 12, so we can write A3 is equal to 12. We have to find out the 29th term, so that is A29 we have to find out. Now let's use the formula for nth term, which is A plus n minus 1d. Right, so let's substitute the value. N की value 50 है, AP given नहीं है, so we don't know the value of A and D. The value of n is 50 minus 1. Let it be like this. A50 is 106, A plus 49D. So this implies we got the first equation, which is A plus 49D is equal to 106. This is our first equation. Now we will frame second equation from this by using the same formula. So we can write A3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1D. The value of third term is 12, A plus 2D. So this way we got another equation, which is A plus 2D equal to 12. Now we will use the elimination method. I am using elimination method. You can use any method to solve for A and D, right? So I am using elimination method. So solving equation 1 and 2 by elimination method. This I am using. You can use any method to solve these equations by elimination method. So let's write first equation, which is A plus 49D is equal to 106, and this is A plus 2D is equal to 12. Since coefficient of A are same, so I'm just changing the sign. This is cancelled out. 47D equal to 94. So this implies D is equal to 94 by 47. On cancellation, we get value of D as 2. So the value of D is known to us. So let's find the value of A. Now we will substitute D equal to 2 in any of the equation. I am substituting in equation 1. First equation is A plus 49D is equal to 106. A as it is 49, D is 2 equal to 106. So A plus 98 equal to 106. So the value of A 106 minus 98. So we have the value of A as 8. Now the value of D and A both are known to us. Let's find 29th term. So A29 can be written as A plus 29 minus 1D. The value of A is 8. 29 minus 1 is 28. And the common difference is 2. We had just calculated. So A plus 56. So this is equal to 64. So therefore 29th term is 64. Question number 10. The 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. अब क्वेश्चन में ये एक 17th टर्म है, जो 17th टर्म है वो 10th टर्म से, कोई भी एक AP है उस AP की जो 17th टर्म है वो 10th टर्म से 7 ज्यादा है, राइट? 17th टर्म इज 7 मोर देन द 10th टर्म. यहाँ पे इसको आप ऐसे देखो, अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल suppose this is first term, this is second term, this is third term, this is fourth term, this is fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, 8th, 9th and 10th term, right? These are few terms and till we have 17th term. So this term is 7 more than the 10th term. This is the question, right? So now let's solve this. A17 by using the formula of nth term, which is a plus n minus 1d, right? So A17 can be written as a plus n की वैल्यू 17 है यहाँ पर, a plus n minus 1d. This is A10, so here it can be written as a plus 10 minus 1d and this plus 7 as it is. So this can be written as a plus 16d and this can be written as a plus 9d plus 7. So this a and this a will be cancelled out. So we have 16d is equal to 9d plus 7. Like terms combine करते हैं, equal to 7. So 7d equal to 7. So d is equals to 7 by 7. So this implies d is equals to 1. So therefore common difference is 1. Therefore common difference is 1. Question number 12. Two APs have the same common difference. There are two APs, right? ऐसे two different APs हैं but उनको common difference same है. The difference between their 100th term is 100. What is the difference between their 1000th term? This we have to find out. Let me take an example so that your people will understand the concept better way. This question can come in exam for 1 mark. This question may come in more than 1 mark. अगर ये question 1 mark में आता है तो आपने इसका आंसर कैसे देना है, और अगर ये 1 mark से ज़्यादा का आता है तो आपने उसको कैसे attempt करना है, that I'll explain. So let's write an AP. Suppose if I take first AP as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on, right? Here I have taken common difference as 10. Let me write another AP, right? Next AP को suppose if I write 31, 41, 51, 61, 71 and so on. Here again I have taken common difference as 10 because it is given in the question. There are two APs and they have the same common difference. So just to explain, I have written these two APs. अब इसको अगर आप ध्यान से अब देखो, let's find the difference between their first term. अगर first term को आप subtract करो तो 31 में से 10 गया, the difference is 21. Now let's subtract second terms. अगर आप 41 और 20 को subtract करोगे, again you'll get 21. Let's subtract next row, next third term. 51 में से 30 subtract करोगे, again you get 21. If you subtract 61 and 41, you'll get again 21. So similarly, if you subtract next term, again you'll get 21. So are you observing this thing? Suppose we have two different APs and they have the same common difference. तो जो difference उनकी first term में होगा, वही difference उनकी second term में होगा, वही difference उनकी third term में होगा, वही difference fourth term में, वही difference fifth term में, and so on, right? अब दोबारा से आप question को देखो. Two APs have the same common difference. The difference between their 100th term is 100. अब इनकी 100th term का difference they are saying, suppose एक AP की फर्स्ट 100 टर्म को मैं ये ले लेती हूँ. अगर 100th टर्म का जो डिफरेंस है, जो भी यहाँ पे 100 टर्म होगी, अगर सपोज उसका डिफरेंस 100 है, सो एनी गेस व्हाट विल बी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देयर 1000th टर्म? अगर यहाँ पर आते हैं तो कोई भी 1000 टर्म आई, उसका डिफरेंस भी 100 ही होगा. सो इट्स आंसर इज 100, राइट? क्योंकि अगर दो एपीज विद द सेम कॉमन डिफरेंस, जो डिफरेंस उनकी फर्स्ट टर्म में होगा वही सेकेंड टर्म में, वही थर्ड टर्म में, वही फोर्थ टर्म में, वही 100 टर्म में, वही 1000th टर्म में, वही लाख टर्म में, एंड सो ऑन, राइट? सो फर्स्ट टर्म, अगर सपोज ये 1 मार्क का क्वेश्चन आता है, सो इन दिस वे यू कैन स्ट्रेट वे आंसर. अब इसको मैं प्रॉपर आपको एक्सप्लेन करके पूरा राइटिंग में मैं लिखती हूँ. अभी तो ये सिर्फ मैंने आपको समझाने के लिए लिखा था. So let me erase all these. After this, I'll write the solution of question number 12. अगर आपको समझ में आ गया, for the time, अगर आपने खुद अभी करना शुरू करना बेशक करो, जब तक मैं इसको erase करती हूँ, because it's going to take bit of the time. अगर आपको ये चीज नहीं समझ में आई तो थोड़ा सा रिवाइंड करके आप दोबारा से देखो, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा बेटा. So let me erase all these things. So now it's all clear. Chalo. So let first term of first AP, उसको हम लोग ले लेते हैं कैपिटल A, and first term of second AP, because there are two APs, उसकी first term को हम लोग ले लेते हैं small a, and कॉमन डिफरेंस को हम लोग ले लेते हैं स्मॉल d, एंड कॉमन डिफरेंस बी d. सो दिस implies APs are A first term, A plus D, then A plus 2D, and so on. And next will be A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on, right? अब देखो क्वेश्चन के शुरुआत में क्या था, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देयर 100th टर्म. सो 100th टर्म का डिफरेंस, नाउ दिस इज अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देयर 100th टर्म इज 100. नाउ लेट्स राइट द यूज द फॉर्मूला फॉर nth टर्म. सो इट्स can be written as A plus n minus 1 d, and for A 100 for the next AP we can write A plus 100 minus 1 d equal to 100. First AP की first term capital A थी, second AP की first term small a था, and common difference is d, right? So let's simplify this further. So we have A plus 99d minus A plus 99d equal to 100. A plus 99d, there is a negative sign, so अंदर दोनों के साइन चेंज हो गए. So अगर आप देखो plus 99d and minus 99d cancelled out, so we have A minus A equal to 100. अब आपने देखा अगर 100th टर्म का डिफरेंस भी 100 था, फर्स्ट टर्म का डिफरेंस भी 100 ही है. सो आई एम जस्ट गिविंग इट नेम 1. नाउ व्हाट डू वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट? वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देयर 1000th टर्म. सो दैट इज वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट 8000 minus this we have to find out, right? So let's use the formula for nth term. So this can be written as A plus n minus 1d, and for this we can write A plus 1000 minus 1d, but just make sure first term की first term capital A और first AP की first term capital A, second AP की first term is small a. So let's A plus 999d minus A plus 999d, right? So let's open the bracket. There is a negative sign, तो अंदर sign change हो गए, ये cancel हो गए. So we have A minus A, right? So A minus A की वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या थी? 100. So can we write So let me continue this to the next page. So we have, I'm moving to next page to continue it further. So that is, we got 8,000 minus 8 this. इसको हमने जब सॉल्व किया तो ये सॉल्व करके हमें मिल गया a minus a. Now a minus a is 100 by using 1. क्योंकि a minus a अगर फर्स्ट इक्वेशन देखो हमें 100 मिला था. So let's write therefore statement. Therefore difference between the thousandth term is also 100. Right? Question number 14. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? So let's, just to explain this question, I am writing numbers 10, 11, 12, 13, etc. till 250. Now we have to tell how many numbers are there which are multiples of 4, right? जो 4 से exactly divisible by है, पूरा पूरा वो divide हो जाते हैं. अब 10 4 से divisible नहीं है, we get remainder as 2. So 10 4 से divisible नहीं है, so that is 10 is not multiple of 4. 11 is also not multiple of 4. 12, yes, 12 is exactly divisible by 4, so we can say 12 is multiple of 4. So first number is 12. Multiples of 4 they are saying, so obviously by adding 4 to this, the next multiple will be 16, then next multiple will be 20, and so on. Just check, is 250 exactly divisible by 4? अगर आप ये 4 से आप divide करो, 4 2s are 8, we get remainder as 2. So that is 250 is not divisible by 4. 249, again it is not. So the last number will be 248. अगर आपको 4 का divisibility test आता है, you can apply that also. So we can write numbers or multiples of 4 between 10 and 250 are these, right? So these are the multiples of 4. So it means the first term is 12 and common difference obviously it will be 4 because we are saying multiples of 4. Last term is 248. We have to find how many such numbers are there, right? So let's use the formula for nth term, which is an equal to a plus n minus 1 d. Nth term or the last term, right? If you want to write last term, or you can write it this way, that's entirely your wish. So last term, that is, it is 248, first term is 12 plus n we have to find out, and the common difference is 4. Let's solve this. 12 को हम लोग left side में ले गए, so that is 248 minus 12 is 236 equal to n minus 1 4. So we have 236 by 4 equal to n minus 1. So that is 59 is equal to n minus 1, or we can say 59 plus 1 equal to n. So that is n is equal to 60. This implies therefore there are 60 multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250, right? अभी यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में मल्टीपल्स ऑफ 4 है, आप किसी भी नंबर का इसी वे से आप चेक कर सकते हो. Now let's do next question. Question number 16. Determine the AP. Now what do we have to find out? We have to find out AP. right, whose third term is 16, and seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So that is जो seventh term है वो fifth term से 12 ज़्यादा है. AP की जो seventh term है वो उसकी fifth term से 12 ज़्यादा है. And what else is given? Third term is 16 and we have to find the AP. So AP अगर हमें निकालनी है, it means हमें first term and common difference दोनों पता होना चाहिए. We should know what is first term, we should know what is common difference, then only we'll be able to write the AP. So third term is 16, right? So I'll start my answer from this. Let's use the formula for nth term, which is a plus n minus 1d, right? So a3 is equal to a plus 3 minus 1, common difference we don't know, this is 16, equal to a plus 2d. Now you can leave it like this. We'll start with the further second condition. A7 can be written as, if we use the formula for nth term, a plus n minus 1 d. Similarly, for fifth term we can write a plus 5 minus 1 d and this plus 12 as it is, right? So we have a plus 6d equal to a plus 4d plus 12. So if you want to cancel a, you can directly cancel a, और आप a को बेशक लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पर ले जाओ, आप सॉल्व कर लेना इसके आगे. So 6d minus 4d equal to 12. So we have 2d equal to 12. So therefore d equal to 12 by 2. So it implies d equal to 6. अब अगर हम ये d की वैल्यू फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में डालें हमें a मिल जाएगा. Now we can write substituting d equal to 6 in equation 1. So we get 16 is equal to a plus 2, d की value is 6. So we have 16 equal to a plus 12. 16 को हम left hand side पर ले गए. So this implies a equal to 4. Now if we have a, if we have d, we can easily write AP, right? Now let's write AP. Therefore AP is first term, that is 4. Second term, if you remember, how do we find second term? By adding common difference to the first term. First term यहाँ पर है 4, common difference हमने निकाला है 6, so it will be 10. If you add common difference to the second term, you get the third term. So 10 plus 6 is 16. Further, it will be 22 and so on. So this is the AP, right? After this, we'll do the next question. Question number 18. The sum of fourth and eighth term of an AP is 24. The sum of fourth term and eighth term of an AP is 24. Right? Then the next is the sum of sixth and 10th term is 44. Sum of sixth term and 10th term is 44. Find the first three terms of the AP. That is, we have to find out the first term, we have to find out the second term, and we have to find out the third term. This all we have to find out. Right? Now let's start with the first condition. We'll be using the formula for nth term. So A4 को हम लोग लिख सकते हैं A plus n minus 1d. Right? और A8 के लिए हम लोग लिख सकते हैं बेटा A plus n minus 1d, that is 8 minus 1d equal to 24. So we have a plus 3d plus a plus 7d equal to 24. So let's combine the like terms. 2a plus 10d equal to 24. इसके आगे if you want to take 2 common, please take, क्योंकि जितने हमारे इसके वेरिएबल्स के कोफिशिएंट्स छोटे होंगे कैलकुलेशन पार्ट उतना इजी होगा. अगर आप ये वाला स्टेप कॉमन लेने वाला नहीं भी करोगे, अगेन इट्स ओके, आप बिना कॉमन लिए भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो. सो वी हैव a प्लस 5d इक्वल टू 24 by 2. सो a प्लस 5d इक्वल टू 12. Now this is our first equation. Right? Now my suggestion, pause this video and make second equation yourself and then resume and check whether you have done it right or wrong. So now I am starting with the second condition. So let's use the formula a plus n minus 1d, and for a10 we can write a plus 10 minus 1d equal to 44. So we have a plus 5d plus a plus 9d is equals to 44. So that is a plus 5d plus a plus 9d equal to 44. Let's combine the like terms. So we have 2a plus 14d equal to 44. Let's take 2 common. So a plus 7d equal to 44. So a plus 7d equal to 44 by 2. So we have second equation as a plus 7d equal to 22. I hope आपकी भी यही equation बनी थी, right? Now we have equation 1 and we have equation 2. अब हम इन दोनों equation को solve करेंगे just to get the value of a and d. You can solve both the equation by either substitution method or elimination method. Here I am using elimination method. Solving equation 1 and 2 by elimination method. आपको जो मेथड इजी लगता है आप उससे निकाल लो, ऐसा कोई कंपल्शन नहीं है कि आपने एलिमिनेशन मेथड ही यूज करना है. सो वी हैव a plus 5d equal to 12 and a plus 7d equal to 22. Let's change the sign. आपको पता ही है इसको कैसे सॉल्व करना है एलिमिनेशन मेथड से. So this is minus 10. So d is equals to minus 10 by minus 2. So this implies d equal to 5. Now I'll substitute this value of d in first equation. Substituting d equal to 5 in equation 1. So equation 1 is a plus 5d equal to 12. So a plus 5 d की वैल्यू हमने डाल दी 5 equal to 12. So we have a plus 25 equal to 12. So it means a is equal to 12 minus 25, which is equals to minus 13. Now we have the value of a, we have the value of b. Now we have to write the AP, so first three terms. So for first three terms I am writing therefore here because it was quite a lengthy question. तो मेरी स्क्रीन थोड़ी सी फुल हो गई है. So I'm writing therefore statement on this side. Therefore first term that is a is equals to minus 13 है ना, हमने a की वैल्यू minus 13 निकाली है. सेकेंड टर्म आप फर्स्ट टर्म में कॉमन डिफरेंस ऐड करो, minus 13 कॉमन डिफरेंस इज 5, minus 13 plus 5 is minus 8. और थर्ड टर्म सिमिलरली क्या हो जाएगी बच्चा. सो a3 इज इक्वल टू सेकेंड टर्म में आप ऐड करोगे कॉमन डिफरेंस. सो वी हैव -3. तो हमारी जो फर्स्ट थ्री टर्म्स हैं, फर्स्ट थ्री टर्म्स हमारी क्या हो गई, -13, -8 and -3. These are the first three terms of the AP. Right? Now let's do next question. Question number 20. Ramkali saved ₹5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by ₹1.75. If in the nth week her weekly saving becomes ₹20.75, find n. Now according to this question, she is saving ₹5 in the first week, right? And she is increasing her weekly saving by ₹1.75. If you try to understand this question, we get the AP where the first term will be 5 and she is increasing her weekly saving by ₹1.75. So it means common difference will be 1.75. If in the nth week her weekly saving become rupees 20.75. So according to this question, nth term is 20.75 and we have to find n. Let's use the formula for nth term, which is a plus n minus 1d. This is 20.75. First term is 5 and we have to find out common difference is 1.75. Now let's solve this. 20.75 minus 5. We have taken 5 on the other side. 1.75. I hope you all know how to solve this. This is 15.75 equal to n minus 1. 1.75. We will take 1.75 on the left hand side equal to n minus 1. Let's solve it further. These are cancelled. I hope you know if we remove this decimal we get 100 here, and if we remove this decimal we get 100 in the numerator, and both these will be cancelled out. So let's cancel this. I am simplifying it by the table of 25. So 25 7s are 175, 25 6 are 150, 25 3s are 75, then 7 1s are 7, 7 9s are 63. So we have 9 equal to n minus 1. So 9 plus 1 equal to n. So we can say n equal to 10. They were asking what is the value of n. So therefore n equal to 10. Now it's a time for home assignment. Your homework for today is you have to revise exercise 5.2 of chapter arithmetic progression, as we just completed this exercise. 20th question was the last question. Since we have done all the questions, so my suggestion, my request, please do each and every question of exercise 5.2. In case you have any doubt, any problem, you can ask in comment or you can ask during the live class. Thanks for watching.